Okay, Katya, thanks for coming to the lesson number 2. I will share my screen. And let's get started. So we will start with the role play again. You are Jess and I'm Mark. Let's start reading this role play.
Hi, Mark. Can we meet to discuss the assignment?
Sure. When would you like to get together?
How about tomorrow morning?
Sorry, tomorrow morning's not good for me.
Are you busy tomorrow afternoon?
I'm free from 3 to 4. Does that work for you?
Sure it does.
Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do is we have follow-up questions after this one, and I will show you question number 1, and then we'll go back. If you can answer straight away, that's great. But if you want to review the answer, I will go back one screen, and then you can review it. So let's read out the question number 1. Mark and Jess are in a meeting.
No, it's
Cool.
false.
It's false. Okay, perfect. You got it. How about Jess would like to discuss? Yeah, you can read. Yeah.
Jess would like to discuss an assignment with Mark. True? It's true?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's true. That's what they're discussing.
The two colleges are free tomorrow afternoon. False?
Mm-hmm. We will review it. It's okay. Let's go with false for now. We will review it. Question 4.
They are going to meet at 5 o'clock.
Can't remember. Okay, we'll
I don't remember.
Yeah, let's keep these two questions in mind, because question number 1 is correct, 2 is correct, 3 and 4 I will show you. I will go back one screen and you can read, and then we'll come back and try to answer again.
Mhm. Mhm.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Yeah, you got it? Okay, let's see.
The two colleges are free tomorrow afternoon. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to meet at 5 o'clock. It's false.
Yeah, when are they going to meet? What time are they meeting?
From 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. That's the correct answer. Just with the pronunciation of colleagues, it's pronounced as colleagues. So the pronunciation is colleagues. Let's try to pronounce it.
Colleagues.
Colleagues.
Oh, what is it, colleagues?
Colleagues are two people who work together. Co-workers. For example, you in your organization, your teachers, you're a teacher, and other teachers are your colleagues, right? So people who work together is colleagues. And these two people, Mark and Jess, are colleagues.
Я прочитала, блин. Ладно. College.
You got it? Did you get it? Did you understand? Did you understand?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
No problem. Okay, let's move on to the next next activity. So here we are learning about appointments. So today we have an appointment, right? We had an appointment. We fixed our appointment at 12 p.m. When we are booking appointments with someone for a meeting. These are some of the phrases that we use. I want you to read them, please.
I'm free Thursday afternoon.
No,
No,
I can
oh.
read the next one.
Okay.
Let's do like a dialogue, so that you understand the response. So let's say you're asking me, are you free Thursday afternoon? I'd respond, no, I'm sorry, I'm busy then.
How about Friday morning?
That's fine. So this is how we respond, or this is how we book our appointments. Okay. Some more phrases, and this one is an activity where I would want you to make sentences. So the first one, as an example, are you available?
I'm not free.
Great. Okay. I want you on the right hand side, you can read. I will read the left hand side. Okay. I'm reading the left hand side. You're reading the right hand side. Okay. Can you meet me this afternoon?
I'm not available.
You could say I can't meet you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Okay. Number 4. How about this Friday?
Mm.
That will
I
be,
can,
that will be fine. Yeah.
mhm.
So I'm reading this. How about this Friday? That will be fine. So you're supposed to read this one, okay? On the right hand side.
Can I answer that sound
Oh, you
good?
can answer any of them. Yes, correct. You can choose
Mm.
any one you like. Yeah, you can respond in any way. They all mean the same. But some of them can be negative. If you don't want to meet, you will say I can't meet, or I'm not available, I'm not free. The first 3 phrases are to decline, and the third the last 3 phrases are to accept. So if you want to accept the meeting, you will use these 3. If you want to decline a meeting, you will use those 3. Okay, so you can use any one you like. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Beautiful. Can we meet tomorrow afternoon?
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That works for me.
that works for me. Great. Would Monday morning work for you?
That works for me.
Okay, great, perfect. So these are some of the ways you can respond, and also you can answer. You can ask people if you want to meet them. You can use all these 6 ways of asking people if they're available, if they can meet. Okay, so this vocabulary is for setting up appointments. Okay, you have any questions?
I can't use first 3 phrases. First 3 uh,
Phrases,
answers
answers.
with second 3 questions.
How about Monday,
I
Friday?
can't.
You can, but if you are rejecting, then you can. If you cannot meet, then you will use I'm not free, I'm not available, I cannot meet. If you're accepting, then you will use the last 3 sentences. That will be fine. That sounds good. That works for me. There is another one. I can make it. I can make it on Friday. That's also one more. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Now let me read okay. You read the first sentence and I will read the second, and you read the third one. We're learning how to change appointments. It's another vocabulary that you're going to learn when we set up appointments. Like, for example, we had an appointment at 12 p.m. today, but let's say I have emergency and I want to change my appointment. Maybe I want to change it to 1 p.m. So I will ask you, or I will inform you that I need to change our meeting on Monday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so let's practice. You read the first sentence.
I need to change our meeting on Monday.
Can we meet on Wednesday?
Sure, Wednesday's fine. What time is best for you?
2 o'clock works for me. Okay, so when we're changing appointments, these are the phrases that we use. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, great. Okay, now we're going to learn a little bit more phrases. You could either say I have to cancel or I would like to reschedule. Okay, reschedule is more formal. So for example, you have doctor's appointment, you call the doctor and you say, you had a doctor's appointment at 9 a.m., but you have another, maybe something came up in your family and you cannot go to the doctor at 9 a.m. and you want to go at 10 a.m., let's say. So you will say, oh, I have to cancel my appointment, or I would like to reschedule. Like to reschedule is a little bit more formal. It's used commonly in workplaces or in offices. And the person who you are canceling the appointment with, they can respond, sure, that's no problem. Or if for example, you're working at the clinic and the patient calls you and say, Kate, I want to cancel my appointment for today, or Kate, I would like to reschedule my appointment for today. You can respond by saying, sure, no problem. If it's positive, or if it's negative, you can say, no, I can't on Tuesday. For example, if they're telling you, oh, can I reschedule it for Tuesday? You can say, no, I can't do that on Tuesday because I'm busy. So these are some of the ways how we book appointments and change appointments. These are some of the phrases that you can use. Any questions? No? Okay, we'll move on. Okay. Okay, let's do a little bit of grammar. Okay, you know the verb, this word may, right? Let's look at a phone call, and we will do a role play. So I will call, okay, I will call you. The first sentence, I will start with first sentence. And this is a formal conversation, okay? This is a formal means it's in an office, for example, in a professional environment. So I'm calling you on the phone and I'm saying, may I speak to Mr. Henry, please?
Mr. Henry is not available.
Would you like to leave a message? Oh, sorry, you would say, would you like to leave a message?
Yes, could you please tell me or tell him that Amanda Chen called? Chen.
Okay, so we change the roles here now. But let's say, absolutely. What's your number, Miss Chen?
Yes, it's 548 965 221.
Yeah, great. Let me go back and show you. So we used may I. Okay. That's the key here. So if it's a formal conversation, we use may. And now we're going to see less formal situations. So this is a less formal situation. We're using can. So you know the difference between can and may? May we use for formal situations, can be used for less formal situations, less formal as well as informal situations. Like if we're talking to our friends, we can use can. So okay, I will start. Can I speak to Kate, please?
She's not here right now. Can I take a message?
Yes. Can you tell her that Jason might call?
Sure. Does she have your number?
Let me give it to you. It's 445-882-96. Okay, so it's again we're using can because it's not very formal. It's a little bit formal, but not as formal as the last one. Okay, less formal. Let's look at this, and I might just do that. Okay, I will start. Hi, Lisa. It's Sean. Is Amanda there?
Oh, hi, Sean. No, she's out.
Do you want to leave a message? Oh, sorry, you should say, do you want to leave a message?
Mm. Can you just tell her I called?
Sure. Does she have your number?
I think so. Here, so I think so. Here it is, just in case. 656524891. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. It's good because when you practice a lot of questions, then you learn more because you're practicing, right? You're using the knowledge. It's not just learning. I can give you lectures. I can tell you, oh, use this, use that, but you will not remember. If you use it yourself, then you will remember.
Mm, mm. Uh,
Mhm.
I can answer with I can't tell it. Um,
That's okay. That's okay. That's all right.
you tell me, do you want to leave a message? I can answer with uh, I can answer with question.
All right. Okay. That's what you mean. Okay. Do you want to leave a message? Yes, you can. Yes. So it's called counter question. So I ask you, what's your name? And uh, you can say, can I tell you my name later? Yeah, you can, right? So if I ask you, hey, what's your name? And you don't want to give me your name, and you can say, can I tell you my name later? Let's talk business for now. So it's called counter questioning. So for example, she's asking, do you want to leave a message? And his message is actually a question. He's saying, can you tell her I called? This is actually a message that he wants to leave, but it's a question that he's asking her. And she says, yes. Does she have your number? So there are a lot of questions. I can see question, then again question. But everyone is asking questions from each other. Very good, very good question.
We can't answer a question with a question in Russia.
Oh, really? Why not?
Yeah. Um,
Давай, давай пойдем домой, let's say. But that's a question, for example. Let's let's go home, or can we go home? And then you could ask question, why? Uh, why? Right? You can ask it. You can ask straight. How do you say why?
it's too easy dialogue.
Okay. But I think you can ask questions, right? If someone is asking a question, then you can ask another question, or no? Sorry, my Russian is very bad, but I'll find out if we can ask we can ask questions. But I think in English it's very common. A lot of people, especially when they don't want to answer you, they would ask you a counter question. It's called counter question. They don't want to tell you the information, and they can ask you another question. Or they actually, in this case, he's not asking a question. He's actually, this is his message. He's giving a message in a question form. If it makes sense. What do you think? Let's move on.
Hmm?
Should we move on? Should we go to the next activity?
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't worry. It's everything will get better with time. We'll do a lot of practice as well. Okay, this is a practice. Simple future tense. Do you know what simple future tense is?
Mm,
It's used to describe what's happening in the future, right? So let's look at one example. I will meet with him tomorrow. I will meet with him tomorrow.
mhm.
All right. I want you to fill in the gap. Okay. And read the
Uh, you will be at home tomorrow, right?
Next one.
He will go to play golf on Friday.
Mhm.
She will arrive at 7:30 p.m. We will let you know as soon as possible. They will gather the information needed.
Yeah, perfect. So we're using will. Yeah, for future. Something that's happening in the future, we use will, right?
Mhm.
With all, and it's actually it's future tense is easy because all the subject pronouns, I, you, he, she, we, they all use will. They don't use is, are, am. Oh, so hard, right? It's just will with everything. Last time we were discussing, you remember he, she, it uses is. I uses am. You, they uses are. But here we use will with each of them. So future tense is actually easier than present tense. Let's do okay. Let's do another phone call, and we will have follow-up questions again. I am Mr. Eric, and you are the operator. Okay. Okay, let's start. Mr. Eric.
Hello.
Oh, I will start because I'm Mr.
Mm.
Eric. Or if you want to be Mr. Eric, that's fine. Okay. Hello, may I speak to Anna, please?
I'm sorry, she's not here right now.
Could I leave her a message?
Sure, may I have your name?
Eric Wilson.
Eric Wilson, and the message?
Please tell her to call me back. Thanks.
Mm.
Okay. Let's look at
Okay.
follow-up. Okay, we don't have follow-up questions. That's good. That was just a good dialogue where okay, I don't know what that was. All right. When we talk about writing your appointments, right? So for example, we had an appointment today at 12. If you want to remember appointments, what do you normally use for appointments? Do you use a notepad, a calendar, a mobile phone, a computer, or appointment book?
Mobile phone,
Mobile phone,
computer.
yeah. For your appointments, or do you put them in the calendar or you just write it down somewhere just to remember it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I normally use calendar because I have too many appointments during the day, so I can keep track of every meeting or appointment, and I use calendar in my phone, in iPhone, and
Yeah.
it reminds me every like 5 minutes before the meeting that I have this appointment. So these are some of the places where people, write their appointments. Okay, that's good. I
I
think so.
haven't.
Sorry.
I have not appointment book.
You have a notepad? Sorry. Could you repeat, please?
I have not an appointment book. I have a computer, mobile,
Yeah.
calendar, notepad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one do you which one do you use? Okay. Which one do you use the most?
Mm. Mobile.
Your mobile. Yes, yes. I think most people use mobile these days. I think these are old ways of doing, booking appointments like Notepad. And these are pretty old. It's not from our time. Most people just use mobile, right, for all the appointments. Okay, so this is our lesson. It comes to an end, but we have some homework. I'll just go through the homework with you. This will be the homework for next week, and I want you. So I'm recording this session, right? You're taking a picture, but I'm recording this session. I will put it on YouTube, and then you can go and watch this video, and you're supposed to do this assignment. Activity 1, you just need to fill in the gaps using the words that are on top, and activity 2 the same. Activity 3 is complete the questions. So you've got in the brackets, you've got okay. In the brackets, you've got these questions, and you just need to assemble them in the correct order, right? In the correct order. For example, you see I tomorrow, you just need to assemble them in the correct order. Okay. And activity 4, this one you need to convert it into formal and polite. We discussed formal and informal ways of speaking, right? This is informal at the moment. You need to somehow use formal ways of communicating. Okay, sounds good? Yeah.
It's for tomorrow.
It's you could do it during the week, no pressure. Tomorrow we'll have more homework and more content for tomorrow's class, but you can do it during the week. No stress. I want you to enjoy your weekend. I'll just stop sharing. So, how was the lesson?
Oh, yeah, it was more difficult
It is,
than
yeah,
last question or lesson.
last lesson. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to go back to last level, or you think you can cope with this one? Do you think you can continue this level? Is it okay for you? I think you can. I think it's because when you did the test, your level came out to be level 2. I just Yeah, I think you will cover up. You just need and watch a lot of movies, okay? Can I recommend you a good movie to watch this weekend? This is your homework as well. I've given you one homework to watch our lesson. Okay, 2 homeworks. You need to watch this video on YouTube and do your homework. And second homework is you need to watch a movie with English subtitles, not Russian subtitles. Okay, English subtitles, and you'll always use English subtitles. Okay, at the moment you will use English subtitles. When you move to intermediate, subtitles will go away. No subtitles, just listen. Okay, yeah, that's how you learn. And the movie is, your homework is Bullet Train. Okay, this is a movie of Brad Pitt. You know Brad Pitt?
Hmm?
Do you know Brad Pitt?
What is it?
Brad Pitt was ex-husband of Angelina Jolie. Do you know Angelina Jolie?
Brad Pitt. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I can show you the trailer. Let me show you a trailer. Um, let's watch a trailer together. Um, okay, is that a good trailer? I think, yeah. Okay.